Elden Ring has genuinely been a polarizing experience, I'd say, for the entire gaming community. I'm seeing people I never could have imagined playing a Souls-like having a great time with the game. And I'll address myself here. I'm one of those people. From Dark Souls 3, 1 to 2, to Demon Souls in the remake, Bloodborne and Sekiro were the two outliers for me, but I guess it was the shift in setting that gave me something to cling on to. But aside from that, I quit those games, just like I quit content creation for the better part of almost 2 years now. And I'm not making this video on a statement of my return or anything of the such. This video is explaining why Elden Ring saved me. In a year where it felt like I was doing the same thing over and over to no avail, I was feeling like giving up, each day inching closer and closer to what I would call my own inevitable defeat. I managed to keep going throughout those times because somehow I believed there was something on the other side of the grass worth fighting for. The other thing on that side of the grass was Elden Ring. No, this isn't a video about how I was depressed. No, this isn't a video about how Elden Ring's game design of don't give up, trial and error, and you will succeed is the mantra to life. This is a fucking video of how Elden Ring saved me from quitting gaming. There's a lot to say about a game that generally punishes any time you fuck up. You feel this urge to come back time and time again. Take the first horseback tree sentinel. He fucking washed me a good 15 times before I decided to fuck off and do something else of value. And this was only because I decided to hop on Reddit to see if someone posted anything about beating him, and the first post was telling me to frolic off into the lands between and hone my pretty little prisoner skills, and I did that. My friend calls me a from whore because I sent for Miyazaki. No, not that one. There we go. I would send for them both, but they should link up and make No Face a boss or some shit. Anyways, yeah. I'm not a from whore. I'm like a wine taster when it comes to Soulsborne series. The only one I've ever genuinely seen to completion is Bloodborne, and that had more to do with me liking ooky spooky mythic horrors. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Take The Daughter of the Cosmos, for example. Just the character designs in the world of Yharnam pushed me through, not Bloodborne's combat. My 15-year-old brain that was hooked on Fallout New Vegas at the time was so fascinated by. That's a story for a different time. I only said all that to say I'm not a From fanboy. If anything, I'm a Platinum fanboy. And those type of games are really fucking different. Just in case you're here thinking this video is exclusively about Elden Ring, I hate to admit, and you're mistaken, and I'm incredibly sorry to disappoint. I'm here to synopsize why I'm at a point where Elden Ring is my last hurrah. No, I'm not done playing video games. I'm done gaming, if that makes any sense. Doesn't? Oh well. Ages 11 to 16 treated me well. There were plenty of games that came out throughout those years. Mass Effect 2, Skyrim, Journey, Wait. Journey? No, seriously? Journey. Who the fuck makes these votes? Anyways, The Last of Us. Pretty sure I played the intro of that shit on my birthday. Definitely had me crying. But that's the power of the medium we all call our hobby, right? To touch. Dragon Age, not for me, but I get it. I definitely do. And then Fallout 4, great FPS, decent RPG. But these were the DICE Game of the Year awards from 2010 to 2015. Now, here are the Buttered Bandits 2010 through 2015 Game of the Year winners. 2010. Call of Duty Black Ops, baby! Coming out the gate swinging. MW3, another home run. Did someone fucking say Black Ops 2? I think they fucking did. The next 2 years, I had fun. But not as much. But in fucking 2015, Black Ops was back. And better than ever, baby! What do these games all have in common? They all appeal to the military fetish I carry with me today. Like, no, seriously. It's a bad thing, guys. Tarkov, Insurgency, Zero Hour, Ready or Not. I know it's SWAT, but still. Fucking Ground Branch. Say that? Who knows? The list goes on. And now I currently live for the slow-paced tactical shooter that is the exact opposite of a guy who grew up mainlining MW3 into his veins. 2 a.m. throwing knife only specialist lobby with health turn to minimum. If you know, you know. Whoever gets scavenger becomes king until they're dethroned. MW3 won in the chamber because they didn't have it in a fucking playlist. I'm a guy who grew up on Call of Duty, not Dark Souls. I knew they existed, but Call of Duty was the cup of ice water. Ice water on a hot summer day. Like many Gen Z gamers were, of course, all of these years. I played other things, of course. I didn't only play Call of Duty. There was nothing that hit that spot like Call of Duty did. And don't get me wrong, I still buy Call of Duty to this day. But my rosy retrospection probably causes this effect.
I thought this was an Elden Ring video.
It is, but it isn't at the same time. Call of Duty touched that same thing for me at these ages that Elden Ring is touching for me now. One of my most played games ever is Escape from Tarkov. I have more hours on it than my most played Steam game. But that isn't saying much. I play a lot more games than I finish. Some would question my validity. But your favorite game is probably The Witcher 3, huh? You dirty, dirty fucking weirdo. See me? It's quantity over quality. I have a sales background in life. So that's why it's always next, on to the next, on to the next. Tarkov is the most played. I'll touch on that in its own video. But for now, just know it manages to bring me back every single wipe. Let's fast forward the clock to 2022. I played most of the important games. January was Pokemon Arceus, right? I think I got an hour in. If that. All I know is I caught like 3 to 4 of those fucking cat foxes. I don't know. You're looking at the one with the star on the tail. Yeah. I caught a couple of those. And Bedoofs. Fucking Bedoofs. Bedoofs? One or the other. Irrelevant. Just saying, I didn't get far whatsoever, but I like to believe I'll finish it one day. Probably won't. Fucking cares. Uncharted? Yep. Needed to finish 4 at 60 FPS. Next is Dying Light 2. Had a lot of fun in co-op. But what the fuck can I tell you about that game? Running around during the day, scrounging for stuff, wishing I was playing a better game. It came and went for me. And I bought the damn deluxe edition. So when the DLC comes out, maybe I'll reinstall it. Who knows? Sifu happened. Horizon. Probably a lot of people's game of the year. But I played it for 2.5 hours. Give or take me lying about an entire hour and a half. I'm probably only played one. I'm actually replaying through Persona 5 Royale right now. Who knows why? But I am. Martha is Dead, one I was excited for, but haven't found the time for it yet. Came out February 24th. Something came out the day after. I can't remember what it was exactly. February 24th. What came out on the 25th? Oh yeah, Grid Legends. High octane races, live action cutscenes in 2022. Oh yeah, this is the stuff. But this is the stuff I found important. So if your indie gem is missing here, I'm sorry, you fucking gaming hipster. Lego Star Wars came out on the 5th. If anyone is excited for that, or was excited for that, it was me. But why did I just flex my absolutely poor spending habits? All to say, I play a lot of fucking games. So choice is not ever an issue for me. It was when I lived in a dorm, one take, that's all I make. It was when I lived in a dorm 3 years ago. But now, I'm an entry-level finance guy with a couple of extra dollars left over each month that get poured back into my second hobby. Behind guns, of course. Did I mention those? They cost way more money than games. When you have 700 games, you're a collector. But when you have 700 guns, people look at you like you're a fucking future problem. They don't look at you like you're Demolition Ranch. They look at you as something else. But choice is something we have as humans. Choose to do this, choose to do that. That is a part of what makes us people. The freedom of choice. I have a lot of choices when it comes to video games. Yeah, I'm probably gonna own the new stuff, but I'm personally probably saving it for down the line when I'm finally over Tarkov or I finally get good at Valorant. I don't know. But what I do know is I've gotten burnt, really burnt out the last year and some change with gaming before Elden Ring. I have to note that in 2021, the one game I remember, let's see when that released. Holy fuck, this game released on like vaccine time. This is Resident Evil 8, yeah. A simpler time. This is when I first purchased my PS5 for retail, might I add you. This is when I was only on SSRIs, simpler days. What's the male equivalent of a manic pixie dream girl? I'm probably that. But after all this time, I'm going to talk about Elden Ring. And it's going to be the shortest part of this video. Elden Ring is what I would call genuine fun. Genuine fun, right? But I play all my games on easy, if not very easy, when given the choice. But battling baddies in Elden Ring, it gives me a dopamine rush fentanyl could only hope to recreate. Godric, Mr. Dragonhand, shat on me 30 plus times. I didn't even go back out into the world and level up. I just fucking got good. Simply put the world, the endless amounts of exploration, the crafting system that was kind of tacked on like Fallout 4's settlement system. I don't think I touched it. But the combat, the sheer scale of everything within this lonely yet lived in world gave me back those Call of Duty feelings. It's rare to have something give you back sheer boy joy, childlike glee in a sense. And I want to thank the devs for that. And if you're still here, I want to thank you for that as well. I'm sure seeing another Elden Ring video pop up on your timeline is like me seeing another stealth craft 'em up. Pretty pointless, isn't it?